Chapter 1. Sentences. The sentence. Read the following groups of words. Will tomorrow I go see to the match? This group of words does not make any sense. To see the match. The group of words given here makes sense, but not complete sense. I will go to see the match tomorrow. This group of words makes complete sense. It is a sentence. A sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense by itself. Example: He will meet you tomorrow. Features. A sentence consists of a group of words that make complete sense. It has a verb. It begins with a capital letter. The words in a sentence are written in proper order. It has a subject and a predicate. A sentence ends with either a full stop, a question mark, or an exclamation mark. The phrase. A group of words that make sense but not complete sense is called a phrase. Examples: with a spoon, last week, at the park, in spite of. We cannot call any group of words a phrase. It should make some sense. Examples: played park the, not a phrase. A good student, phrase. Parts of a sentence. A sentence is made up of two parts, namely, a subject and a predicate. Subject. It is that part of a sentence which tells us who or what the sentence is about. Predicate. It is that part of a sentence which tells us something about the subject. Example: the Indian team, subject, won the tournament. Predicate. The Indian team is the subject since it tells us what the sentence is about. The predicate is won the tournament since it tells us something about the subject. Kinds of sentences. There are 4 kinds of sentences: assertive, declarative, exclamatory, imperative, interrogative. Assertive or declarative sentences. Statements. Sentences that state or declare something are called assertive or declarative sentences. An assertive or declarative sentence says or states something, can be affirmative or negative, and is always followed by a full stop. These sentences convey a fact or make a statement. Examples: he felt sad for his friend. Affirmative. He did not argue with her. Negative. Assertive sentences. Affirmative or positive. Negative. In the given examples, sentence A is affirmative since it is making a positive statement, while sentence B is negative since it is making a negative statement. Imperative sentences. Mother, please buy me a packet of potato chips. Have some fruits. They are healthy. Don't eat potato chips. Sentences that give orders or instructions, make requests or offer advice are called imperative sentences. Examples: Mother, please buy me a packet of potato chips. Request. Don't eat potato chips. Command. Have some fruits. They are healthy. Advice, suggestion. Interrogative sentences. Sentences that are used to ask questions are called interrogative sentences. Examples: Are you Mrs. Sharma? What are you looking for? Interrogative sentences are of two kinds. Interrogative sentences: yes, no questions. WH questions. We should remember that in an interrogative sentence, we place the auxiliary verb before the subject and we always put a question mark at the end of an interrogative sentence. Now let us discuss this in detail. Examples: they, subject. Have, auxiliary verb. Bought sweets, statement. Have, auxiliary verb. They, subject. Bought sweets, question. In the interrogative sentence B, the auxiliary verb have is placed before the subject they. A question mark is used at the end of an interrogative sentence as shown in sentence B. Structure of an interrogative sentence. Example: are, auxiliary verb, you, subject, Mrs. Sharma, question mark. The above sentence is an example of a yes or no question, which means a question that can be answered in yes or no. Such a question begins with an auxiliary verb. Some auxiliary verbs are is, do, have, can, was, were, had, which help other verbs to form tenses and voices. Example: what, question word, are, auxiliary verb, you, subject, looking for, question mark. The above sentence is an example of WH question. These questions cannot be answered in yes or no and begin with question words such as what, why, when, where, whom, whose, or which. Exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences help us to communicate strong feelings of surprise, admiration, appreciation, wonder and shock. Examples: what a beautiful baby he is! How wonderful the painting is! An exclamatory sentence begins with what or how. It is followed by an exclamation mark. For emphasis, the word order is altered in an exclamatory sentence. Examples: he, subject. Is, verb. A beautiful baby. Assertive sentence with normal word order. The above sentence transforms into what? New word is added. A beautiful baby, he, subject, is, verb. Exclamatory sentence with a different word order. The painting, subject, is, verb. Wonderful, assertive. Sentence B transforms into how, new word is added, wonderful, the painting, subject, is, verb, exclamatory.